Hello and welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel, people. I'm back with my guy AJ. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling me, AJ, man? How you been, bro?
It's been interesting, I'll put it that way, because we ain't done this for a while, and then Arsenal go and do what they did at Anfield. Peak.
Oh, listen. We'll get into it, innit? We'll get into it. Because what I want to do today, yeah, is we're going to talk, because we haven't spoke till like the PSG, innit? Remember PSG?
Now,
no,
the
no.
last time we spoke was like post PSG when we got cooked,
Yeah. So
and then
post,
we
that's
beat
what I'm
Arsenal.
saying. Post PSG. And then after
Yeah,
that, we kind of said end the season. Do you know what I mean? We ended the season, and then what did we do after there? Then obviously we had the break, and then we've seen each other here and there, innit?
yeah.
On panel shows or whatever. But this is my thing, innit? I was like, obviously we could have done it beginning of the season. You've been away, whatever. So obviously happy to see you back. But you know what happens on this
Appreciate it.
show? On this show, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, JJ, and that ain't seen this show before. This is where we cook the Somalian Lescott every week. Yeah? Every single week, we cook him, lad. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into the main thing, innit? For me, listen, make sure you're liking and subscribing. I know the people are coming in. Big up to Godfrey, JJ, my guy JJ. Rasta Stocks, big up to you as well. Listen, yeah, you get listen, man. Listen, United fans are telling you to hold that.
Yeah.
Listen,
After Grimsby, they can't be talking to no one.
yeah. Grimsby's one of them, innit? That's an uppercut, blood. Like that's one of them where you're on the ground and like just nah. We can't listen. Let's not go that far, innit? Big up Paris Mandem as well. I already see the up sneak this in. What's the boxing glove for the title? Okay, I can explain that one still. It was too many characters, and you can only put 100 characters, so I had to change something, and I just said, you know what? Let me just change beat. It helps. You get what I'm saying? It helps. But big up to every single one of you that's in the building. There's 10 people in the building. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. So what we're gonna do today is, first of all, we're gonna speak about, yeah, you know me, yeah. AJ. Listen, first we're gonna speak about pre-season, innit? Because you and I ain't seen each other pre-season. We're gonna speak
Yeah.
about what we've seen, obviously signings, because obviously we want to also do like a review for our transfer window, innit? So look at the transfer window. We will talk about that, and then I will also talk about some other things as well, innit? And the beginning of the season kind of thing, because obviously this is only 3 games in. My team ain't started the best. Your team started. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit iffy.
50-50.
50-50. We ain't gonna be too harsh. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, innit? So what was your aims in it, like when you were looking at this season, besides saying something crazy about Arteta, because I know you got that locked and loaded, yeah? What was your aims in it, like what did you want to see from what you were going to get in like, let's say in the summer, and then what did you want to see in pre-season in it?
Honestly, I with Arsenal, like I got low expectations because their man embarrassed me every year. But what I just wanted to see was better football because I'd given up on us for major honours. And the players that we signed, Eze, Gyökeres, Zubimendi, those are really good signings. But the problem is, Zubimendi is a great passer, as we saw on Sunday, but he's not good at protecting the defence because we got skinned in transition more than once. And even against Man United, who weren't good against Arsenal, they were still causing us problems in transition because Zubimendi ate mobile. And the number 5 at Arsenal, who no longer plays for us, losing him was a key problem because he was not only able to defend, but he was one of the best defensive midfielders in the leagues. Like, he wasn't Caicedo, but he was very good. But with yeah, but I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, listen, put some respect on his name, you know that one. Say his name with chest blood, Mr. TP. You know what I'm saying, Mr. TP. You know what's mad? Yeah, I seen a thing of him in it, a comp, yeah, the other day, and I was like, yeah, because I've been saying he's better. Like, I've been saying he's better than
Better no
Rice
stress.
and them, man, innit? But man are telling me nah, and then obviously man watched the highlights. He was actually breaking the play down, and be like just like carrying the ball forward or making the passes early, which you don't have in your team, innit? Like Zubamendi can, but you see Zubamendi, he passes the ball more like out wide. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit more out wide. So it was a weird one where I don't know, man. For me, obviously, you see me, I don't speak about Thomas Partey's thing with whatever that's going on outside the football, innit? That's not really my
Yeah.
problem. Like, I'm talking about him as a footballer. A lot of people like to use whatever happened outside the football to say he's not good enough and that. But my thing's always been, if you really started watching him a bit more, yeah, as in what you have right now, you're gonna start realizing that, what's his name? What's this guy's name? This Zubamendi guy is more of a
Yeah.
is more of a Jorginho replacement than
Then a
his
Partey
party.
replacement.
He's more,
Precisely.
yeah, but you know what happened when you lot signed? Because remember you signed Zubamendi in January or after you got beaten by United. That came out that you're gonna sign him, innit? It's typical Arsenal. But so when you got that news, the way I looked at it, I was like, they knew Jorginho was someone that's going at the end of the season, innit? So you could say that was an early signing. But you know why you didn't know that the other player was going? TP. You didn't know TP was going because you were offering him contracts. You're not going to offer someone contracts and then you start finding out that something's going to happen. And then boom, you know what happened, innit? They're like, listen, pull the contract under the rug. He's not a player no more. But the fans tried to
I honestly thought that he'd stay, to be fair, before the whole allegation came out. I thought he was going to stay.
One more season, innit? I thought maybe one more season.
At least. Because he done more than enough to earn a contract. Like, he was easily our best midfielder last season. Because he was toilet paper.
Because I called him TP, man said toilet paper. But this is the thing, yeah? So in reality, Zubamendi was more like the Jorginho replacement. And you know, he was the Thomas Partey replacement. The guy that I ain't seen yet, blood. Man, like, I call him God, blood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who he is. I don't know. Maybe they just signed him because his name's close to Odegaard. I don't know, innit? Like,
bro, given who we have as manager, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. But I call him Declan Rice's concussed cousin because when you really deep it, yeah, he could defend, and that's about it. He can't pass to save his life.
But yes, I don't know much about him. I didn't even know he existed. I watched Thingy, but he used to go under the radar. I only used to know about Damsgaard, Tony, Wessa, and that's probably, I don't even remember that much. Yeah, Mbemo and them, man. So imagine, man's just there chilling, watch. I'm thinking, right, they signed Nerdgard, and then Nerdgard, and then I remember seeing the clip of him coming out. Like, what's it called? When you put, you know, in the review, man's like, Arsenal.
The unveiling.
Yeah. So obviously, I know apparently he cried or whatever when his son gave him the shirt. I didn't really care about all that. Then they asked him, like, Arsenal, whatever, and he's like, oh, to get the opportunity to play for Arsenal. You know what I mean? It's amazing. You know what I'm like? You know what I was like? Of course it's amazing, blood. You're 31. You never heard the Champions League anthem before. And all of a sudden, man's telling you, listen, we'll probably pay you more money than you're on already, yeah? And we'll give you you can hear the Champions League anthem at Arsenal from Brentford, where in reality you should be kind of going to a team similar or lower than Brentford, isn't it? When you're 31. But man's like, nah, we'll give you contract. We give you contract, you play Champions League. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I was like, no way. Obviously people are gonna try to justify that, but it is what it is. Our when it comes to like our thing, like our transfer window has gone from high to low at the end, innit? But listen, for me,
I thought you had a decent window, to be honest.
We'll get into it, and we'll get into it. But for me, what's it called? What did you want to see in pre-season? Because remember, all those players are in now. I remember you played Newcastle, AC Milan, was it?
Newcastle, Milan, Villarreal, Tottenham, Bilbao.
Listen, I'm tired of hearing the word Bilbao thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, big up Rasta Socks, man. Big up. Listen, I'm tired of hearing the Bilbao thing because what I realize is man are using the Bilbao thing to justify or put all the hope in to see that they're going to kick good ball. So let me give you my perspective. So I remember going pre-season. I've always told everyone that pre-season means different thing, different to every teams, yeah? Man are telling me, no, the pre-season don't mean anything, fitness and whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. But I said, if I was an Arsenal fan, if I was doing pre-season, I wanted to see the style of play changing, innit? Because of the guy who got up front that plays like Phil Jones. You see, you had to change your style for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to, bro. You have to change your style to play that fridge up front, yeah. Because you see him, oh my lord!
Well,
Every day I thank God. Thank you for Joao Pedro and Delap. I know Delap's injured, yeah, but thank you.
right, you not done well. You not done well with the Joao Pedro thing, but at least with Victor Gyökeres, yeah.
Big up.
I don't. I'm not concerned because like I still think he's going to score goals for us. But I agree that his technical ability is a concern. However, it's not like Arteta didn't know that. That's the thing. Like when players sign for the club, especially given how long it took to sign Gyökeres, bro, you when you go through the analysis, you're gonna see red flags. And what pissed me off is we expected Gyökeres to play like Marino or 29 up front, but with better finishing. And he's a completely different profile.
Urkel TV with a guest appearance from Joao Pedro. Oh, hey, listen,
Fairs, that's a good one.
June's. Listen, I'm telling you, man, June is dangerous, man. If you know what he done to me, yeah, in the Steve Urkel thing, oh, yeah, me,
Hey,
it's crazy.
bro, listen, I'm just glad I ain't getting cooked for once, bro. Keep cooking it, John, man. My guy.
Listen, yeah, keep cooking, bro. The only thing we're cooking is
now football. Arsenal.
listen. All I'm saying is, yeah, I watched the preseason and I saw the long balls. When I saw the long balls, I told everyone, you man are doomed. They started saying, oh no, but it's preseason. But it's preseason. You know what Igal told me? Igal told me. I asked him,
Oh, no.
I asked him, he said to me, listen, Arteta's trying to hide. It's not trying to reveal the tactics until the season starts. I was like, what? I said, Arteta said he's gonna hide that he's doing this so that everyone thinks he's gonna play like this, and then when the season starts, you man gonna kick ball. Do you know what I'm saying? The way you do.
The thing is, yeah, if it was anyone else, I wouldn't believe you, but because it's him, then yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But you
Let
know
me
what?
tell you how it happened though.
God.
So when it went to Bilbao and you lot actually kind of played a little bit of football, they started using that game as a reference point and ignored all the other games before, and even though in every other game you kind of played like you played last season. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
But we weren't bad in pre-season, but we weren't good. Like Milan was 50-50. The first half against Newcastle was a disaster, but the second half we were much better. But you know one thing that pisses me off with Arsenal? We don't actually try and attack. Whenever we actually try and attack, we're still really dangerous. Like, for example, the Madrid game, we attacked, and what did we do? We actually done all right. And I don't know what would be a good example of it. The first half against Liverpool last season at the Emirates. Bro, that's the best we played all season. 2-1 was that flattered Liverpool. And that was on the run where they went from September to April without losing in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But in the second half, what did we do? We dropped off 15 yards for no reason, even though they were vulnerable. Because bottling the title the way we did the first time scarred that manager. Because he got rid of Xhaka, fine. Whose idea was it to bring in that brother in midfield, man like 2.9? Because that's what he plays like out of 10 every week. Bro,
Man said, oh my days, man said he plays 2.9 a week. Listen, bro. I hear it, innit? I hear it.
bro,
I'm gonna be honest.
How can you know the way you know how he runs about on the pitch? How's your default setting concussed? Like, are you serious?
Man said, how's your default? Listen, bro. It's mad, innit? I hear it. Like for me, you see the window you had this season.
Yeah.
Forget some of the duds that you got, like a No God, Kepa, and all them, man. I know people are like them, but forget them, man, innit? If you were supposed to have those people, like let's say Zubamendi, um, let's say Madueke, not really like that, but you get the point. He can be like a Saka backup. Think of it like that, yeah. And Gyökeres, you should have bought those people after the 93% season. That's you see the window you had this season, yeah, with the Henkapi and that. You should have just bought them, man. That's the kind of window you should have had after you bottled that league title that year. Do you get it? For me, listen, you still went out and got the. Let me tell you this. Joking aside, innit? I think your team's actually good, innit? I do think there's a few weaklings here and there, but the manager should be playing them in a way where at least he gets the best out of them. And then if that doesn't work, we know, okay, you know what, yeah, that's the weak link or that's the weak link, and then you improve the players, innit? My thing is this, yeah, no matter what player you bring in your team now, if you keep playing long ball, that long ball football, it don't matter, innit? You can bring Eze, he will look good for a bit, and then he will go to like the Arteta settings, innit? You know what I mean? He's gonna start doing left back shifts. We were talking, me and someone else talked the other day, said, listen, he signed Hincapi, he might put him left wing. You don't know, innit? You get me? At this point, you need anyone at left
To be
wing.
fair, bro, I'd be surprised if Hincapi would do worse than Martinelli, given the way he's been playing.
No, he probably wouldn't, blood. Then again, so a lot of us never really rated Martinelli anyway from time ago, innit? But that's a different story. Because my thing was, cool, if he's not doing well, get another player. But then the weird one is you have spent money, you just bought too many duds. But my main issue with Arsenal is your playing style, innit? Because my thing's this, yeah, if you're gonna go through a process, then usually the reason they do processes and that in football is so you can have a certain style of play or the style of play the owners want. You know how like owners want their club to play a certain way. Do you get it? And then what they do is they'll do that, and then what the reason they do that is to make sure that, you know, even like a Brighton, you first implement the style, and then every time you just get your players. So at certain point, all you have to do is just take one guy out and bring a better player in, and it automatically improves in that position because you're getting someone that suits that certain player, innit? Does that make sense?
Yes.
The problem is with you, man, because you played ultra attacking, then you played ultra attacking a little bit, then he done balanced. Do you get it? And then all of a sudden he flicked it into ultra defensive on FIFA, and he never been able to get it back out. That part of the pad don't work no more. Do you know what I mean?
Ultra defensive is a progressive way to describe Arteta's brand of football, bro. I'll put it this way: if you want to go, you know how you get in trouble on holiday in foreign countries, yeah, it's peak. Well, I'm not going to respond to that comment. Yeah,
no. That's not. Forget that. No. You see the picture. Yeah, that's the what's it called? That's George or Mark Henry. He done that.
Hey, George, that's a yellow card, man.
That's George. We've seen George. We've seen Mali. Mali was on that. Yeah. Nah, listen, it's crazy. Anyway. Yeah. So what you were saying was how bad that football is, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, if you're gonna play that bad a brand of football, there has to be trophies, because people will tolerate good football even if there's no trophies. Look at the second half of Wenger's reign as case in point. We had Fabregas, we had Van Persie, we had Nasri, we had Santi. Bro, we had some amazing ballers. Yeah, we didn't win anywhere near enough with those group of players.
Yeah,
I don't pin that way more on the board, but you get the point. Like, it took a long time for the fans to turn Wenger out. And what kills me is the football we're playing under Arteta is as bad as we were playing in COVID, but we're getting results instead. Because when you get results, even if you're not playing good football, you justify it. Ten Hag, Amarin, case in point.
All right. So my man's answered me like he's doing some college assignment, blood. Man even gave me the case in point at the end. But this, you know what? I agree with Paris Mandem. You know, Arteta's main problem is his decision making. He never takes risks to gamble and change the tactic or formation before a game. Nor does he know how to adapt in the situation and make the right changes. I agree with him. You know, I think first and
Yeah, bro.
foremost, there's a way better way he could have played against Liverpool. Obviously, we'll get into the Liverpool game, but his approach is just negative, bro. Like if
He's
you
reactive, not adaptive.
yes, but then even he doesn't even react, really. Like man's reacting on the sideline. You get me? He's doing that on the sideline, but you're thinking, right, bring on the change. Bring on the change. He never brings them. And this is what's he saying here? Diamond should have come on early. Ethan should have started this game with Maduki and not Martinelli. Listen, respect your best player on the wing. Remember, I told man, yeah, he's not
But
rubbish. I told man he's not rubbish. He's all right.
to be fair, I never said he's rubbish. I just hate buying from Chelsea because it never works.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, Madueke being our best player on Sunday. That's not like a disrespect because he played well. However, Gyökeres got no service. Martinelli, and I'll get to another guy in a bit, yeah. Bro, Martinelli, he was the worst player on the pitch. There was someone else in that midfield that was as bad. Declan No Spice. You see that brother, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You see that Greg's Gareth Barry. What are you doing taking free kicks from 40 yards? Like, who do you think you are? Bro, David Beckham has been retired for 12 years, and I'd rather him on free kicks than you.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah, no, it is the one that broke the window in the new Everton stadium, blood. That free kick.
Facts.
Oh my day, they just built it. They literally just built it right now, man.
Well, I thought he was gonna cross. I didn't actually think he'd shoot. Well, that pissed me off more than the goal that we conceded. That honestly pissed me off more.
Yeah.
With Sobo's free kick, fair enough, innit? Like, no one's saving that. But why? Why shoot from there? Especially given that you're only known for 2 free kicks in one game, being the exception, not the rule.
Yeah, but he's, you know what I mean? Apparently, you know, he can take kicks, bro. He takes the corners now. And apparently you score most of the corners that he crosses. Then, like, you know how Saka takes one side and Rice takes the other side? Apparently you score more from his one. But listen, let's get into the thing here. Let's get into the Liverpool game, bro. Liverpool game, I went to see it with my friend. I said, yo, let's watch it together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll try to get home as soon as possible. I'll do a match reaction. Just is what it is, because I got a lot of Liverpool fans and other people in my thing. I said, why not? Let me just give them my opinion on that, innit? Why not? So imagine I've gone and watched the game. Yeah. First half, let me tell you this, innit? This has always been my issue with Arsenal. Like, you know, when you are in the situation you're in and you want to win the league, there has to be intent.
Thank you.
Because remember a couple of years ago, you lot went, I don't know if you went to the Emirates, to the Etihad or the Emirates, and then you man came out with a draw. And everyone's saying they're happy with their draw. Do you remember when you were supposed to win? Because you
23-24 at the Etihad.
Yeah, you could have won the league that season, yeah, if you beat them. Because then you would have been ahead of them or something like that, whatever it was. And I was thinking, just go there, go all out, or at least have a plan. But if it doesn't work out early on, just go all out at some point, innit? Because this is the thing, you know how a lot of people kind of doubt Arsenal right now. I'm one of them, innit? But let's say if they went and slapped Liverpool, I'm like, yo, I'm not saying that means they're gonna win the league, but now
But you take them serious.
Now I can say, you know what? They might be better than I thought they was. Like, we might have to keep an eye out because they're showing that okay, they've gone to Liverpool. And you kind of put a little bit of scare into everyone, innit? Like, when we go there, we need to make sure that we beat Arsenal. Or when we go there, like, it's going to be difficult or whatever it is. Because you might show us that you can play way better football, whatever it is. Either way, I've now went there. I'm seeing Declan Rice take a set piece from his own half, bro. Man took the cross from his own half. And I'm thinking, nah, like, they got Van Dijk, Konate. And you've seen how they dealt with most of the set pieces. So it's like, you have to find a different way. Everyone's saying Calafiori locked up Salah. Bros, how many times did Salah get the ball on the right wing? Barely, never, because they were just playing either through the middle or Gakpo's side. But they let you have the ball, but all you were doing was just lobbing the ball, like crossing it. And I'm thinking, no, you can't do this. Bro, and when Van Dijk ran through the team, yeah.
Listen, Raya wasn't bad yet, but bro, what was he doing with that pass? You know, he did need to make that pass. This is the thing. Zubimendi can't see the Van Dijk's behind him, and then if you can see that someone's going to close down your midfielder, why give them a pass in a bad position? Like self-awareness, yeah, is something that most people in modern football don't have, and you know what?
Yeah,
That comment, yeah,
Jun is just
that comment ain't even half wrong, yeah, because well, I lost a lot of weight on holiday, and not for the good reasons.
yeah. You get me? It's
You
peak.
know what? You know what done me?
Yeah,
You don't go to Anfield when you're the one that has to make the statement with
yeah.
an avoid to lose mindset.
Mhm.
That's a coward's way of playing football. Because this is sixth full season, you know, sixth. You have to make a statement. I'm just saying, the last time we won at Anfield was 13 years ago. 13.
Yeah,
That's our last league
2012.
win at
I
Anfield.
heard man say 2012 and that.
Bro, Santi Cazorla masterclass to Anfield, man. It's the thing, we went from Santi to Declan Rice, you know, peak.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, I can accept losing at Anfield, yeah, because, bro, Anfield's not a fun place for me to go. But it's the way you lose that says a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, listen, I'll be
Like,
honest with you, innit? Like, for me, it's the way you played. Like, if you've played... One sec.
what is it?
Yeah, so if you see the way you played, yeah, like you gotta think of it for me. If you've played football and Liverpool beat you, or you at least went for the win and then didn't win, even me, yeah, elite Arsenal hater, I'll be like, listen, and we all know Liverpool has a good team, all of that. Man went out there and tried his best to beat Liverpool. It's at Anfield, but this is the way it works, yeah. Liverpool, this is supposed to be you in a group, like everyone's there, and I know Saka's not there, Odegaard were half, Saliba's injured, man still played him. We know that, man. We know about that anyway. But my thing was, you go there with the intention of winning, innit? And then Liverpool was poor in the first half. That was the time to capitalize. So if you can go there, play very well, beat them, or like score a couple of goals, and then second half you want to sit back or whatever it is, you've managed to get your goals. You've wasted that first half doing long ball, and then they ended up switching out in the second half, and you man just stayed doing the same thing. Do you get it? For me, this is something I've spoken about for ages. Yeah, big up to Devante as well, though. Big up to you. My thing is, you had to, bro. Ethan has to start in that 10, bro. I keep hearing man say Saka plays in the 10. I don't think Saka's a better footballer than Ethan. Play Ethan in the 10. I know Saka is more experienced and all that, yeah, but I'm saying Ethan should be playing in the 10. Like, you see how man are looking at Diamond saying he should be starting, yeah? They were saying similar things last
I think
season.
it's too soon to start him personally.
Ethan.
He's a baller, but it's too soon.
Or
Diamond.
Listen, if you're good enough, you're old enough. It depends on what you mean, but it's like, if he's that good, the way you man keep telling me about Ethan, start him, innit? But I think man wanna like slowly integrate him. I'm fine with that, but then you can't have him on the bench watching. Do you get me? Just there staring and that, yeah. and you need and he's watching man that aren't better than him play, bro. Because this is how you could have done. You could have put Madueke on the left and put Darman on the right. Do you get it? If he's only that good on the right, played someone else. One of the Eze could have started in the 10. Eze was fit anyway, bro. We all know Eze was fit because he wanted to play the Conference League game and he done the pre-season and he played against us. Do you remember he one of the reasons he didn't sign for Tottenham was because he was like, let me delay it because I want to play Conference League for Crystal Palace before I leave. But then when he realised Arsenal came back in, he signed that and he went to you lot, so obviously he didn't play there. But this is my thing, innit? You gotta make sure that you obviously play do the right thing, innit? And he didn't, bro. Like, man's just playing out. Let me tell you what happened there. I looked one football app. He said the lineups are released. I clicked on it and it showed me the lineup. it was weird because you know sometimes it does the wrong formation, so it puts players the wrong
Yeah,
way.
it does
But
some
you
mad
can,
stuff.
but you can see exactly who's playing in it sometimes because they get the formation wrong. So you'll see someone on the left. It was Eze on the right, Madueke on the left, something like that. Whatever it was, I was like, all right, cool. So I've now gone to meet my friend to watch the game, and then I realized I realized it was Madueke on the right, Martinelli. And then I saw like Gyökeres, obviously, and then I saw whoever that guy was behind him, Marino and that. And I was like, what? Three DMs? All right. And then obviously your backline. So I was thinking, 3 DMs against Liverpool. So now, if you have a game plan and it works out, fair enough. But if it doesn't, you're doomed, bro.
Facts. That's facts, you know.
Devante is my guy, bro. I swear, he's crazy. I think John. I think he timed you out by accident, or I think he blocked you by accident. It happens if you're on the phone, so it's one of those things. It's an accident because he unblocked you. Yeah. Okay, he's already told you. All right, cool.
You know what? You know what done me? Because most of the players that played for Arsenal at Anfield, they weren't bad. They weren't good, but they weren't bad. Martinelli and Rice aside, they weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't include Gyökeres in that because, he's getting absolutely no service. Like, what can he really do? Because no attacker at Arsenal has ever actually succeeded under Arteta. Saka is an exception to that rule because he succeeded despite him, which is why I understand the world-class conversation, even if I don't agree.
No. Saka done his thing because he excels in that system. You see, this is the issue about Arsenal. They have this thing where it's very hard to tell whether the player's cooking because he's a great player or he's cooking because the system's allowing him to cook. This is the thing. It's difficult. It's not easy when it comes to Arsenal to actually tell. I'm not saying Saka's poor, by the way. I rate Saka. But I'm saying, if you look at Saka, he gets a lot of support on the right, what Martinelli doesn't get on the left. Now, I'm not saying that. So if you look at it, you can say, you know what? Maybe if Martinelli gets that support from on the left, similar support, would he do better or not? You don't know that. I know that he's very, very bad right now. Yeah, very bad. But I know he's very bad. But I get. So the first thing people say is, no, he won't.
I agree that gets found out to try. I get that.
So it's just an additional help. It's not. I'm not saying that he has to fully rely on it. I just think that, you know, if you had both sides having support with a similar type of overlap and an underlap, or Declan Rice going short to Martinelli so he can link up, make the running behind, whatever that the Odegaard usually does with Saka on the right. If he had all that support, would that have been better for him or not? It's hard to tell. That's the problem.
Maybe.
This is what I'm saying.
I actually made the argument that Martinelli should have been kept as a striker. We should have signed a left winger.
You should have signed the right wing.
No, we should have signed a striker because Martinelli up front was actually all right.
So what are you saying? You didn't need a striker?
I'll go on. I still signed Gyökeres, but I'm saying this was like before we signed Gyökeres.
Or you would have played? Okay. You would have played him up front. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this was like the summer of 2021. That was when Arteta made the decision to put Martinelli on the left.
Yeah, but we're in 2025. Forget 2021.
I get that, but like that's why we signed Jesus. That's why we moved 29 and Marino up front. You see what I mean?
Yeah. But this is the thing, though. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way, like, for me, it's not just some of the players like a Declan Rice and that. You get me? Certain man rate him, certain man don't rate him. It's a weird one. I don't necessarily rate him in it, especially if you compare him to other DMs. Because my thing is this: I heard a lot of people say. One guy said to me on Twitter the other day. He said, Declan Rice should play in the 6 on his own, and he should allow Zubimendi to come forward. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, man, you should play him on in the D. I was like, nah, he's not press resistant. You get me?
I think I got a second-hand concussion from that statement.
Bro, I started naming it to man. I said, yo, he's not press resistant. Do you get me? You got to be press resistant to play that 6 on your own.
And he can't pass forward.
He struggles to pass forward. He's bad on the half turn. Like, you get it?
Oh,
and then the more you list it, you realize, obviously he's good he could strike and cross the ball from that position. We know he can, and he always does. But Other than that, what is it? He's always been better in a double pivot. So you have to play a double pivot. He's like, I mean, yeah, we probably have to play a double pivot. But that's the last time was the first time we played a double pivot. I'm like, brother, you've played double pivots before.
Especially under Wenger and Unai to a lesser extent.
But have you not played double pivots with Arteta? You have.
We did, but that was early in his reign of terror.
But have you not played that recent with him and Partey in midfield?
Not really, because Rice was basically box crashing. And Partey just...
No, but the box crashing started when he started putting him in the 8.
The thing is, Rice was only in the 6, in the first half of 23-24. Yeah.
Man got stepped over by a Louis Vuitton model. Oh my days. Oh, this is crazy. I think I get it. You know when Calafiori tackled him from the back to Salah? They're saying he's a Louis Vuitton model. I hear it. That's crazy. I hear it. Hey, listen, people, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You get me? Subscribe to Devante's channel. I think he's like 19 away from 100, man. Get you guys out there, man. If you're an Arsenal fan, or if you want to see music content like album reviews, he does the match reaction.
See stuff on Ajax as well.
Yeah, Ajax content as well. Get him to 100 subscribers, man. If you haven't subscribed to Devante, man. That's my guy. Hanfield, you man got touched up like Photoshop. Yeah, your Photoshop. Like,
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You know what the peak thing is? Marino is actually a better 10 than Fordegaard. Do you know how bad you have to be for a DM to be a better attack midfielder than you?
No. We're not gonna be that stupid. I just think that he's not performing in it. I don't think Erdegaard, whether I rated him or not, I don't know, man. I don't think he's just bad. Like Marino is literally a brick, bro. Our Taliban put Dauman out there for 3 minutes. What the hell was the youth supposed to do? June, 3 minutes is what I call microwave minutes. We don't call them 3 minutes. He got microwave minutes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? How he will coach his creativity away before he plays him. It's peak, you know. It's peak. Is it crazy to say Poch over Arteta?
You know what? I disagree, but it's not a crazy take because I don't rate either.
Ooh. I don't know, you know. Nah, I don't know. I can't. I don't like.
If you're gonna say Poch, like I'm not gonna stand in your way of that.
Jay, I don't know, man. Jay, what are you saying? I don't know. Maybe not.
Jay, it ain't crazy, but I don't agree personally because Poch was an actual.
Can we say similar level? Both of these men are similar level. You know, one just has the job longer than the other. To be fair, though, they both done the same thing. You know, they both got second blood. You know, yeah. Listen, Maduki was not bad. I can't lie. I agree. How many opportunities did Maduki run in the first half? I listen though. You notice that even Salah was doing it. You know, they do that stutter, and then they don't even change direction or anything. Salah just moves his lower half of his body like this, just to make it look like he's gonna change direction. He didn't, bro. I don't know, man. I felt like the game was just dead, man. We didn't see anything. I think it's the thing. A lot of people say, well, we made Liverpool play bad. I was like, nah, Liverpool's bad, but what made it harder for them to break you man down is we know how good you guys are defensively, innit? Do you get it? Obviously, and you have all these tall basketball size players and that. we playing football. I get it, but it's like because you play think of defense first and then move forward. It's harder to break you man down than it's like to break down a lower half of the team that plays the same way because you just have that better
quality in attack.
Yeah. So it's harder, innit? So it's not like Liverpool's facing Bournemouth and they're all sitting back and at some point they'll break them down. Anyone can get broken down in a game if you just sit back. But I'm saying it's harder to do it against a better defense, innit, with higher quality. But this is my thing.
Thanks.
At some point, you have to go and turn some of those games that you had draws in last season into W's, innit?
We had 14 draws last season. 14. I'm going to put this in a way that people can understand, yeah? There are more draws in a Jamaican man's room than there are for Arsenal. And we all know that man like to smoke. And I'm not talking about ciggies.
Hey.
And that's what does me, 20 wins, 14 draws, 4 defeats.
Listen, stream has that.
We had more wins when we finished fifth.
Yeah, I think. Listen, Jay, I think it's just that occasionally, you get me. AJ's internet is doing the African internet. You know what I'm saying? Occasionally, very occasionally. So you're chilling. You know what I'm saying?
The internet that I've got now is a big improvement.
Yeah, I hear it.
Because I couldn't do shows back.
I know you just kept getting kicked out by StreamYard. I kept watching it. I was up on other people's streams, just getting kicked out.
StreamYard was the only one that managed to punch me up there. It was peak.
Big up Natalie Haywood as well, man. Big up. 3 DMs like Arteta's private messages. Yo, Connor's elite. I love Connor, bro. The way the drawings he makes, top tier. Top tier drawings. Like, do you know what I mean? If you know, you know. Martinelli is least Brazilian I've seen since Charlison. Man is called Martin, that Brexit baller.
To be fair, I can actually see Martinelli doing okay in the Brexit team.
They're calling it. I know Troops called him Gary Martin. Yeah, make sure you like it, bro. Make sure you like it. The video, people. Gary Martin.
Gary Martin's jokes.
Look, they keep violating, Salah looking khalas out here. Mali settings. Playing like he ate a Big Mac before the game. Yeah. Everything looking heavy for him.
Man calling him the Pyramid Pepe.
Now I remember when Rants called him the Chicken Tikka. Chicken Tikka Mo Husam. I was like,
that was X.
Yeah, bro. The name was crazy. I forgot. Was that the Pyramid? I forgot what they used to call him, blood. The Pyramid Townsend.
The Sahara Shaw Wright Phillips was a Hall of Fame one.
Yeah. Ooh. Listen, big up to ZeerTalks in the building. That's a big up Yasser and the fraud. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everyone knows fraud.
Be a fraud. What have I done to you?
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
That's haram,
Haram, blood. But, you know what? Let's go transfer window, innit? Because I'll talk about Chelsea in a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about Chelsea now.
Yeah, because
let's talk about Chelsea, and we do the transfer window after, innit? But so we played Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace came from winning. What's it called? Community Shield. They've also won the league. They won the FA Cup before, so they're on a high. Obviously, they don't necessarily feel the right way because they've lost a few players, whatever, right? But at the time they didn't. That was, I think, our first game of the season. We've gone up to. They've come down to bro. We did not look the same. We had our preseason. We bowled out in preseason. Do you know what I'm saying? We even managed to go. We've even managed to go to. What's the guy's name again, man? We even managed to go and slap Ten Hag in the head. Do you know what I'm saying? He came to us, so we slapped him in the head. You know what I'm saying? We helped.
Shout out St. London, man.
Yeah, man got sacked. You know? Man got sacked.
Like, I had Ten Hag on forward watch early, but I can't lie. I'm surprised it took people so long to catch him.
What, for what's his name? For Ten Hag?
Yeah, listen, but I had that guy on forward watch early.
I've been telling man he's rubbish, blood. I don't need to put him in what's it called? I don't need to put him on forward watch, blood. He's been on forward watch from day one. Do you know what I mean? He's never been that good, so it didn't really matter, bro. Like, he's been good at Ajax, but other than that, he's never been the same, innit? But let me tell you this though. So we played well. We've gone to Crystal Palace, and when you play, because you're Arsenal, yeah. When you play like Everton and them, man, and you go to start the game and they just start at 100%. They go and attack you straight away, long ball, everything.
And then you take a long while to get going.
Yeah, this is the thing about Chelsea. Yeah, we always take a little, like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, we're on the back burner in the beginning. And people that don't watch Chelsea all the time, they just feel like, oh, they're doing you dirty and da-da-da-da. Bro, that's how we play, innit? That's how we play. We're one of those teams. What we do is we watch the game. we try to assess what the opposition's doing, and then try to get the ball and then control, like slow down the tempo to our pace, innit? And then we want to control the tempo of the game the way we want. So in the beginning, you almost get those long balls and everything paused, you know what I'm saying, around the whole pitch. Yeah, I mean, if you concede, which we done against, which we did against West Ham with the Paqueta goal, what we used to do last season is we would have broken down and probably lost that game. Do you get it? We would have just folded. Like, I know how we've been in the last couple of years. We would just folded for that. But what then happened was they flooded that midfield and we just couldn't get anything. They had those three, Lacroix, Gahey and Richards in the back, fully just around João Pedro. The lap couldn't do anything. Like we were poor. It was a combination of us being poor and them well. Then we had West Ham in it. Obviously West Ham. We made Max pull out the boxing gloves. You know what I'm saying? We made Max pull out the boxing gloves. Select them 5-1.
So listen, I had to tell people, man. We went from Madeline McCann to Max McCann. It's peak.
It's crazy. Listen, for me, I told him, because me and him done a preview, yeah, and I said, look, I'm gonna be respectful, 3-0. You know what I'm saying? That's respectful, bro. And even my team.
I predicted 5-1, bro. I legit predicted 5-1, bro. I didn't actually think it would happen. I thought it'd be like a 3-4-0, but 5.
It was. It was not good. Like 5 was crazy, but at the same time they were poor, but we were also good. This is the hard thing to explain, because the first thing people come up to you and say is, yeah, but it's West Ham, and I'm like, yeah, but look at Forest. It was West Ham and they didn't beat them. Like, you still have to put the performance. I just felt like, obviously we found that in the warm up, Palmer was injured. We played Esteval. Do you know what I'm saying? And that game we just balled out. Like, for me, every single one of them almost balled out. I know Esteval made a little mistake what's it called? To let the ball out, like he tried to flick the ball and we gave it. That's how the Paqueta goal was. But we scored corners, bro. You know how long I ain't seen my team score corners for a set piece? Yeah.
I hear you, man.
Bro, I scored I think 2 or 3 set pieces or whatever it was against West Ham, and then we scored 1 set piece against Fulham, yeah, on the weekend. Man started telling me, so now are you going to be grateful for set pieces? And I'm thinking, what do you mean? Well, you've been scoring set pieces, so why not scoring set pieces? And I'm like, bro, no. Like, I like the set piece thing, but I like it.
But you've got more than one way of scoring.
Yeah. Look, listen, if you know, sometimes, listen, when you man take corners, it's like penalties, blood. Like, you know it's going to go in. Gabriel, he's waiting for him. Where's he going to come out from? But I rate that. But if you have the goals you scoring, and on top of that, you scoring the corners, none of us can chat. But when it's only your main weapon, then it's mad. So obviously we beat them there, and then I think we went to Fulham, and then we started kind of slow as well. First half wasn't that great. Do you get me? And then obviously they scored that goal. What did you think of that, bro? The Chalobah, when the guy tried to do the spin and he stepped on Chalobah's foot.
I mean, I don't like the goal being disallowed, innit? Because where is he meant to put his foot?
Huh?
Because you're like, you know, when you do that skill, you're not thinking to step on anyone. You're just trying to put your foot down. Yeah, you're not trying to slip.
Okay, I agree. But also, when you go to put your foot, you're trying to find somewhere where there's no one to put your foot. Like, when you don't just turn and put your foot. Like, you don't just do that. Because when you gotta assess where the ball is, you do that in milliseconds. Yeah. Literally, if you know you're gonna spin the player, the first thing you do is either put your body in and try to you want to put your foot somewhere where you're not fouling the opposition, and also because you want to get clean through, because you know you have a good opportunity. You won't do it in a way where you try to ruin what you're doing, because you know you can't always take like that skill. You can't always pull it off. Obviously, some players can.
It's a situational thing.
Yeah. So if you know you're gonna do it, the first thing you want to get your foot on the ground as soon as possible, so that you can then use your left foot. Let's say you put your right foot down, so you can use your left foot to move the ball in it, and also use it to shield and turn and go in it. He's just put his. So I think Chalobah almost got to the ball first. He didn't, but he almost went, and then the guy's foot came. Do you get me? So if you look at it, just that, it's a foul. I think the reason the PG or Howard Webb, whatever his name is, apologized to Fulham, you get me, is apparently because there was something wrong with the process. So apparently the way it worked is the referee or the assistant referee shouldn't have gotten involved, or like whatever it was, innit? I don't know how it worked exactly, but it wasn't actually because of the foul, innit? This is what a lot of people got it confused. Apparently there was something wrong within the process, that the VAR done something like they didn't do
That
it.
don't surprise me.
Basically, they didn't follow protocol when it came to how they assessed the whole situation, or who got involved and how, wherever. So that guy was taken off VAR duties for the Liverpool Arsenal game, innit? So
Oh boy, I'm glad, because well, if there had been some extra BS, you know what? Yeah, I'm
there
not
hasn't
saying it
though.
because I'm not saying it because I don't, because I hate Chelsea, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But I genuinely thought that you were poor against Fulham. Like, I don't think you deserve to win, if I'm being honest. Like, there were some players that played well, didn't it? Like, Caicedo was man of the match. He was sensational.
Yeah.
Caliber was very good, and Joao Pedro balled out. But the rest
Whoa,
of them,
what about my boy Estevao, mate?
he was okay. Like,
He
the
had,
rest of them were
he had CB's brother on toast. Yeah, he had man like Bassi. He had him on toast, bro. What are you talking about? He had him every time I saw the ball go out wide. It's Neto that annoyed me, blood. You see that Neto? He needs to stop fake shotting, bro. He's doing what Madueke used to do. You know when you just fake shot and then you try to say you're gonna hit it with your weak foot, and then you don't hit it with your weak foot, and then you cross it in, bro. Just sometimes cross it early, sometimes like find your way in it. Joao Pedro's goal was good, man. Joao Pedro's goal was good.
I like that.
And what do you think of the penalty?
I think it was harsh, but like it is what it is.
Okay, because this is the thing. When I watched it, because I didn't really watch it 100 times back. I know certain people got time, but I watched it and it was like, that's it. I think when it hit Joao Pedro's hand, like he couldn't do anything about it because it was a bit close. Like, did you get that? Like, you get when it's like too close. So I hear that, but it's like the other guy literally done this. So like for me, I saw it. I was like, okay, cool, that's a penalty. But then if there's anything before or after, sometimes they can cancel it, innit?
Yeah.
And I think Enzo Fernandez went and took that penalty.
People just saying Enzo had a stinker.
You know what they were calling him? They were calling him Enzo Fernandes.
Facts, well, he was shocking.
He scammed the GA, and he did. He scammed GA without playing. He
Enzo
played
Fernandez
poorly.
was Fulham's man of the match.
Yeah, listen, he was what?
He was Fulham's man of the match. That's how bad he was.
He was poor. Listen, he's poor. But you see, with me, when it comes to Enzo, I don't think he looks fit. And if he doesn't,
I've never really rated him that highly, to be fair.
No, but this is the thing. It's the way we use him. You see, with Enzo, I kind of like him a bit more when we play him as what do they call it? Like a deep line playmaker. Do you remember? This is why Real Madrid wants him. Real Madrid wants him to play him in that deep line playmaker role. They've been trying to get him, blood, but we don't want to sell, but apparently they want him to, basically they want him to replace Kroos. I'm not saying it's Kroos level, but the problem is,
I think
no, but this is my thing. No, wait. The problem is that we make it, like, for us, sometimes what happens is we making him do those box crashing thing. Pass the ball here, and then he crashes the box. Now the timing of that is fine. And I think what's it called? Left back attacking. What is it? Listen, I forgot what Igal told that. He said there's a new position called when a left back crashes the box. You know how we have Cucurella that does it? And you have Calafiori does it sometimes. I forgot it's called. It's a left-sided attacking. I don't know what he called it. I'll find it. I'll let you know later. Like, I'll let you know. I'll send it to you later. But either way,
well, this is why I don't do content like on a mad basis. Because you're gonna say something crazy, stupid.
Me?
It's more when I could. Nah, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, I mean, people just. Glasgow since the FA Cup semi-finals when last season been top quality, 100%. I rate him as well. I feel like, I know though that he's looking like he might do a little wheel and escape. You know what I mean? He's gonna escape. You know, he's leaving. But I have a feeling he's leaving.
Send out to Epstein Island. We'll take Glasgow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What did he say? AJ showing his goon side, blood. Clear handball. Hey, you know, he got, man. You know, I swear that he's cooking, blood. AJ's cooking. JJ is cooking. Estevani's time, he'll be the next Vinny Jr. That's a disrespect. Still, I don't really rate Vinny Jr.
Facts, bro. Vinny's our bum.
I've been cooked for that, you know. Bro, when I went before, when I just started
Rachid,
doing.
Rachid thought you were crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you watched that. It was that day when we beat Tottenham last season. Yeah. It was me, Deji, Lee, Gunner, and Northside, innit? North put me on it. That was my first time I went on the show. Like Lee and Deji was on there. Yeah, we cooking Deji. I was supposed to be on Rashid's channel, and because they keep longing it, yeah, I had to text him. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be late." So then I jumped on his channel. Touchline was there, and then man said at me, "Oh, listen, yeah, Vinny Jr." I was like, "Nah, don't rate Vinny Jr." They turned on me, you know. I'm like, "What?" I said, "No," because this is the thing. Because he's either very good or he's very bad. Like with him, I've never seen an in between. He's either very good or he's just very bad. Like he doesn't play. He's not very consistent. That's my issue with him. But it is what it is, man. I feel like, and I think someone said it here. Yeah, Santos needs to start coming on a bit often, you know, and then he can slightly improve. Like Enzo fitness can slightly improve. The problem is that Enzo never really played pre-season. You know, this is what people don't understand. He's played all the other guys that we have and never really played Enzo. Yeah, to be fair, you man should have said. What?
Was it because the manager thinks that Enzo might have gotten sold?
Might have gone what?
Do you think Enzo wasn't playing because Maresca thought he might go Madrid?
No. I just think that he wanted to try to play the other players and then bring him in because he knows he's a starter anyway. But turns out he's not really as fit as he wants. To be fair, you man should have signed Simmons instead of Garnacho, or even leave Delap and get him. Yes, sir, I know you rate Delap, but Pedro get the job done. Yeah, but look at us now. You know what it is, Paris, yeah? Paris Mandem. We ain't got... And now, our issue now is depth in the 9. We ain't got a problem when it comes to depth in the 10. As much as I want to have extra strikers, 10s, I know that Pedro can play in the 10. You know what I'm saying? Estaval can play in the 10. Palmer can play in the 10. But in the 9...
How long is the lap going to be out for?
Well, our manager said 6 to 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? All he done was get a ball over the top, pulled his hammy. And the thing about him is that he never really kept trying to run in it. He just went straight. He walked for a bit and then he realized he can't do it. Sat down, we took him off straight away. But this is what I'm saying. For me, I can't miss out on the Dalap signing, bro. And I feel like a lot of people will find that. I think what João Pedro has kind of taken away from Dalap in it. In terms of, if he was the main starter, I think we'd see much more from him. But I'm fine with it, bro. Like, I rate João Pedro, and I felt like Delap can... I think the backup is great, innit? And if you can play the way they're playing both of them together, it seems to be working as well, where Delap occupies the 2 defenders, and then João Pedro gets a bit of free roam, innit? Or he can move to one side or the other. So I'm chilling. With
the Delap situation.
You lot should have got Delap, blood. Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm happy that we signed Gyökeres because I rate him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But GM Delap is a better fit for Arteta.
I just said that. That's why I said you man should have signed him. But alhamdulillah, you see me when I watch Gyökeres, I pray, blood. It reminds me of Lukaku and them, man. You know when you get those... No. Because I thought when Lukaku came from Inter Milan and he was wham, blood, yeah, and he could do his thing. I was thinking, yo, we finally got a different one. I thought we got a different kind of... Because remember, he was cooking at Inter when he came to us, yeah? And then he come and...
You not misused him?
Nah, yeah, we didn't really play in his thingy, so I had to hear that. But he was just like, when he was at United, remember, they had him in the Timberlands jeans and the JD background. That's the meme was going around.
The Stormzy comp were nasty.
This is the thing, though. The thing about the lab that man don't understand is, forget about the whole Ipswich thing. If you look at him as a player profile, yeah, he can hold up the ball, yeah, which, let's say, he can do what Gyökeres does in terms of the runs and everything, yeah, but he can also hold up the ball and everything, which you guys missing. That's why certain man are starting crying for. They're saying, well, as soon as Havertz is back, we might start playing Havertz because he can offer you that, but he can't run in behind. No, but he can't run in behind like Gyökeres. But bro,
if Gyökeres gets dropped for 29, bro, I will face Arteta on the next Misfits card, bro. Bro, I've had plenty of problems with that guy, yeah, but dropping Gyökeres for 29 might actually be an atrocity. That might actually go down as a criminal offence, you know.
Aye, that's crazy. Escape Palace so we could lock you up in the O2 John dungeon. Bring me points. Hey, listen, you know TTM probably wants glass now, you know them ones. You
Right? No. You're not going to ruin Glasner, man. You man got Ruben Amarim Lada, man. So hold that.
Hey, listen, Amarin, blood. He's on the. Listen, I have the clip somewhere. I can't bring it on, blood. They got him doing the little tic-tac-tico board on the sideline against Grimsby for Mason Mount at left wing back. Yo, I swear. And I found that clip, yeah. You know what clip I found? I found that clip of him billing a spliff. So they've edited it where he's billing a spliff on the tactico board, bro. I was dying. You get me? I was dying. That was so funny.
The internet's undefeated, you know.
Yeah. Listen, this is crazy. The managers who we hired were grown adults who filled themselves. Because JJ said you're ruining managers. He's like, they're grown adults who feel themselves. Ruin themselves. Yeah, listen, he's bad. He's bad, bro. Like Amarim, I don't know what happened to him, blood, but it's like it just went downhill, you know, for him. Like he didn't do anything. Like anything that I'm watching, man sticking to one way of playing. The players he's playing in the wrong positions and that. It's crazy, man. Man said sponsored by Raw.
Facts.
You get me? You got the Rizzlers on deck, bro. Wait, do you reckon he found a place in Grimsby that sells? They only got fish and chips there. He's been carrying it on the bus. You know what I'm saying? But
well, you know what? Yeah, even playing fish and chip football would be an improvement on what Amarim's doing. You know.
Yeah, listen. I'll be honest with you, man. Amarim. I've said a lot of things, yeah, about Amarim from day one. Everyone that's been on my channel that knows, yeah, I kind of felt like he should have done certain things, and when he didn't, I was like, nah, he's fraudulent, innit? I can't back that. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't. And it's a weird one because when I started watching him, and he stuck to what he was doing, and he's not really behaving a certain way, like, I was like, you don't look like you're willing to change, and I feel like that's gonna end up being. That's where slapped by a fish come from. I hear it. Man said, "Yo, Grimsby ain't got Cali like that." You hear it? But for me, I was like, "Listen,
they ain't got Cali like that, and they still smoked United. It's peak."
Because they weren't high, they were ready. You know what I'm saying? They were concentrated. You know, a big old man like SB and Catch, them were concentrated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen, I hear it. For me, you look at it and you say, you know what? Obviously, we got the what's it called? We got the international break. You know what I'm saying? Mandem, look out! I might be doing Holland watch along. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch the Mandem ball out.
I enjoy, man, because
is Somalia not playing, bro? Yeah, is Somalia not playing?
But watching Arsenal's bad enough, man. Let me suffer in peace.
I'll see in it. I might even get Devante on so you can do a Holland watch along. I'm saying him or Michael, blood. You know what I'm saying? We might watch Holland, blood, watch some proper football. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling. See, even he's asking, Somalia playing. I doubt it, fam. So, but you tell us. He don't even know, you know. He don't know, blood. Look at him stuttering, blood. He's stuttering.
Because I suffer enough watching Arsenal, but I'm not going to invest in other teams, you know. Because when you make a bad investment, you don't want to go out and make it.
I heard Somalia got a baller, though. I don't remember what his name was, but I think it's a baller. Oy.
Listen, if he can play on the left wing, bro, take him to Arsenal. We can't do worse than what we have right there.
Yeah, but listen though, my thing is this, yeah. I just read something, yeah. We're doomed, blood. So apparently one of the summer signings is gonna miss the Champions League squad, yeah. And it's not Garnacho, which means it's that Buonanotte guy, blood. Do you know?
Oh.
Yeah, who cares about him anyway, blood? Listen though,
man, like Garnacho though, bro, it's peak.
Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to see Garnacho. I'm Somali, I'm Toronto, I don't know. Okay, yeah, cool. I thought you were Kenyan, blood. That's why you told me you were Kenyan.
Shout out JJ, man.
That means I'm probably wrong, but yo, does ISAK play for Sweden? Yes, he plays for Sweden. He's Eritrean, but he plays for Sweden. Did you get me?
Yeah, because people like in East Africa, Eritreans, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Somalia, they look somewhat similar to each other.
I hear it, you know, but thank God I don't look like you, blood. You know that one saying. My got the hairline, you know.
This is what happens when you support Arsenal, you know. Make smart decisions.
You know what it is, you end up looking like Lescott, blood. You know what I mean?
That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Lule. Asna Jabo, Asna Jabo, Asna
You know what's mad,
Oh,
yeah?
I've been hot.
You know when I looked away earlier and you said what's going on, yeah? JJ said, "Listen, make sure we get an Arsenal jabber." I said, "Don't worry, blood, I got you." You know, this thing.
Yes.
But listen, before we end it, because obviously I gotta go as well. Let me see. Let me see who's live. Let me see who's live. But this is the thing, though, yeah.
There was something I wanted to ask before we end it.
Who are you, man, playing next?
We got Nottingham Forest at home after the international break.
Nottingham Forest, blood. Your owner's gonna grab my man by the neck, blood, yeah, and just say, "Yo, listen, 3-0, please," yeah, and he's gonna get himself a 3-0.
You know what, yeah?
You lot are
I
doomed, blood.
don't.
They've just lost, yeah, and Gibbs White has given away the ball 28 times in the game. Yeah,
Excuse
and
me?
they've lost the game. Yes. The game they lost against West Ham, yeah, they gave Mike some points. Yeah, he's given the ball away 28 times or something like that. Listen, they're not in a good position right now. I know they made some good signings, but I feel like even with the good signings, I don't know, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's looking a bit spooky for them right now, isn't it? But
We ain't
yeah,
lost
man.
to Forest in years, man. Anyhow, we lose at home to them, scary hours, you know. I can tolerate losing to Liverpool, yeah. I'm not dealing with a loss at home to Nottingham Forest.
So we played Fulham. So who are
No,
playing next?
Brentford, I think.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I got Brentford and then Bayern Munich. Hey,
We
listen.
got Nottingham Forest and then Bilbao away.
Yeah,
You
listen.
know what? Yeah, I don't mind Bilbao away.
Bilbao again.
You got Athletic Bilbao away, yeah. Hey, listen, I don't trust Arsenal away from home in Europe anyway, so it'll be just like Arsenal to lose.
It's fine. Either way, we'll see in it because we will play that weekend. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'll drag AJ back. You know what I'm saying? By hook or crook. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about the weekend games and that, and then we'll do like a preview for our Champions League games as well, innit? Probably on a Sunday. Depends on when you guys play. We got tougher games, but we also have these trophies. You know what I'm saying? These are all the I even forgot to put the Premier League on here like an idiot, blood. So I have to probably put the Premier League on somewhere.
I live with a Chelsea fan, so I'm reminded that my club are losers every day.
By the way, you see this thing with the ball. This is the old Club World Cup, which we won as well. So
I see.
Now they've given it a slightly different name. So guess what? We're the only people to win a Club World Cup. You know what I'm saying? That one. You know what I'm saying? But let me be honest though. Listen, it's gonna be obviously. I'm happy that we brought this show back here because it's just listen. It's surely listen. You're not gonna have no fun until you start winning, blood. So you better go call Arteta, find a way. You know what I'm saying? Because last season I've won 2 additional trophies, completed the set. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
We will punch up your team. The way we kick ball. You see what we done to PSG. That's not a one-off.
If we lose at home to you lot, yeah.
Listen, I'm warning you, man, blood. The way we kick ball,
that would be a crash shot, like a proper one.
Yeah, my manager, I you know, I can finally say I believe my gaffer. He will win me this league. Do you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Not this season, but I think we have a good chance to challenge this season. So I'm not really.
Personally, I listen. I think Maresca's decent, but like I don't rate him.
Oh, here we go. Decent.
It's not. Well, listen, Maresca's.
What do you not rate about him? Like, but what do you rate about him? This is my thing.
What do I rate? What do I rate about Maresca?
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing: he got you lot playing pretty early. Like you weren't playing mad, sexy football in the first half of last season. Mm-hmm. At least not at the start, but like
no, we played. No. We were kicking ball. We were kicking ball in the beginning, and then we fell off for like 14 games or something like that, crazy. And then at the end, we kicked ball again. Continued into the summer, and then we started a little bit poor. But then again, we bought a few players. But what I like about him is he's very flexible. He changes tactics depending on the opposition, everything. And that's probably and we won 2 trophies. Till then,
You know what?
I'll see what he does
know what I
next
wanna
year,
see
because he's
from
supposed to
Maresca
be
this
a. Because remember,
like-
he's supposed to be the championship manager. You get what I'm saying?
But I didn't comment when you lot hired him. I literally said, I remember exactly what I said when you lot hired him.
I never said
Yeah.
that. I never said that. You said
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
listen,
But as far as I'm concerned, with Maresca, for me, a failing to challenge for the title is not going to be acceptable. If you're a man of standards, yeah, you lot should be within at least within like a couple of points of the title.
yeah,
Not
no, I'm
winning
feel
it,
close.
but
We have to
get
be
close
close
to
and win a couple of trophies as well. Like, I don't think it's gonna be just winning. So we'll see what happens. Listen, Mandem. First and foremost, I have to thank my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? AJ for turning up. Do you know what I'm saying? Nice to bring the show
worries,
back. Big
bro.
up to every single one that's turned up. Make sure you hit the likes and subscribe on the way out. Subscribe to AJ's channel as well. The link's in the title. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to find a new name for that channel, blood. The channel is just, I've seen people with the similar logo as well. You need to change that name, blood. You know what I'm saying? Just allow the whole officially uncensored. Just find the name, blood. You know what I'm saying? AJTV, whatever it is, blood. Whatever, like, make it unique to AJ. But listen, big up to you. Make sure you're hitting the likes, people. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna send you, man, to the catch up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell it. Yeah, make sure you tell them YASSERTV in indirect raid, whatever it's called, blood. And yeah, man, I see you guys in the next one, innit?
Peace.
That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule. Jabo, 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 Lule, Lule, Lule. Jabo, 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 Lule, Lule, Lule. That's not Jabo. Monty Jabo. That's not Jabo. Monty Jabo. That's not Lule. Lule, Lule. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule. One man Lule, Lule, That's not Jabo.